Have you ever felt the urge to outsmart someone who opposes you? Whether in your personal or professional life, the desire to outmaneuver an adversary can be strong. But what if there was a different way to approach this challenge? I simply request that you watch this video from start to finish. If you're here, you stand out from the crowd. You're unique. Embrace that uniqueness and view each second without skipping. Today, we'll uncover the profound wisdom of Stoic philosophers and legends. This is not about physical combat. It's about mastering the art of self-control, fortitude, and overcoming destructive emotions. You can always leave suggested topics in the comments for future videos. Before starting this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Join us as we delve into the 10 principles that will transform your life and render your enemies powerless. 1. Embrace the power of indifference. To destroy your enemy, you must first render their actions powerless. By embracing indifference, you neutralize the impact of their words and deeds. When someone insults or undermines you, it is crucial to remember that their words are merely sounds, devoid of inherent meaning. It is our interpretation and emotional reaction that give them power. Epictetus once said, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." By practicing indifference, we can calmly assess the situation and choose not to be affected. Analyze publicly available information, such as social media posts, to gain insights into your enemy's activities and intentions. This disarms our enemies as their attempts to provoke us fall flat, leaving them frustrated and powerless. 2. Build inner calmness. Inner peace is the fortress that no enemy can breach. Marcus Aurelius teaches, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." To cultivate inner peace, we must engage in regular self-reflection and mindfulness practices. Meditation, journaling, and deep breathing exercises help us maintain a calm and centered mind. By focusing on the present moment and accepting things as they are, we become less reactive to external disturbances. Our calmness disarms our adversaries, leaving them bewildered and powerless. Inner peace is our greatest weapon, as it allows us to respond to challenges with grace and composure. 3. Master your emotions. To destroy your enemy, master your emotions. Anger, jealousy, and hatred are self-destructive and cloud our judgment. By practicing emotional regulation, we can maintain our composure and think clearly in difficult situations. Techniques such as cognitive reframing, where we reinterpret negative events in a more positive light, and mindfulness, where we observe our emotions without judgment, help us gain control over our emotional responses. Our ability to remain composed and rational turns the tables on those who seek to provoke us, rendering their efforts futile. 4. Concentrate on the things within your power. We waste energy on things beyond our control. By focusing solely on what we can influence, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we conserve our strength and undermine our enemy's efforts. This involves recognizing that we cannot control other people's actions, opinions, or the outcomes of certain situations. However, we can control our own reactions and decisions. Epictetus teaches, "The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externalities not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control." By channeling our energy into improving ourselves and making positive choices, we become more effective and resilient. Monitor your enemy's activities to gather intelligence. This can help you anticipate their moves and counter their strategies effectively. For example, use spies to gather secret information about your enemy's plans, strategies, and capabilities. Our focus on what we can control empowers us and diminishes our enemy's ability to affect us. 5. Practice virtue relentlessly. Virtue is the ultimate weapon against any adversary. By embodying virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we lead by example, inspiring respect and admiration. Practicing virtue involves consistently making ethical choices, even when it is difficult or inconvenient. When we act with integrity and uphold our principles, we build a reputation of trustworthiness and strength. Our virtuous conduct disarms our enemies and wins allies, as people are drawn to those who embody moral excellence. 6. Develop resilience. Adversity is a crucible for growth. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Embrace challenges and setbacks as opportunities to strengthen your resilience. When faced with obstacles, view them as tests that will help you become stronger and more capable. Resilience involves maintaining a positive outlook, learning from failures, and persisting in the face of difficulties. Build your own strength and resilience to outlast your enemy. This involves developing a comprehensive long-term strategy that accounts for future developments and positions you advantageously. By turning obstacles into stepping stones, we render our enemy's efforts futile. Our ability to bounce back from adversity and continue moving forward is their defeat. 7. Prepare for the worst possible outcomes. Prepare for the worst, not to invite misfortune, but to build mental fortitude. By visualizing potential challenges and their solutions, we are never caught off guard. Negative visualization involves imagining worst-case scenarios and considering how we would handle them. This practice helps us develop contingency plans and reduces anxiety about the unknown. Seneca once said, "He robs present ills of their power, who has perceived their coming beforehand." Create information that undermines your enemy's credibility and portrays them in a negative light. This can include highlighting their failures, inconsistencies, or unethical behavior. Our preparedness neutralizes our enemy's attempts to unsettle us, as we are ready to face any situation with confidence and clarity. 8. Maintain a Stoic mindset. A Stoic mindset is our shield. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By maintaining rational, positive, and disciplined thoughts, we become impervious to manipulation and negativity. Cultivating a Stoic mindset involves regularly examining our beliefs and attitudes, challenging irrational thoughts, and focusing on constructive thinking. Techniques such as daily affirmations, gratitude practices, and self-reflection help us stay grounded and resilient. Our enemy's attempts to disturb our peace are thwarted by our unwavering mindset, as we remain centered and focused on our goals. 9. Show compassion and forgiveness. Compassion and forgiveness disarm hostility. By understanding our enemies and showing them kindness, we dissolve their animosity. Practicing empathy allows us to see things from our adversaries' perspective and recognize their struggles and motivations. When we forgive those who wrong us, we free ourselves from the burden of resentment and anger. A quote from Marcus Aurelius is, "To understand the true quality of people, you must look into their minds and examine their pursuits and aversions." Our ability to rise above pettiness and extend forgiveness makes us invincible as we transform potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and reconciliation. 10. Seek wisdom and knowledge. Wisdom and knowledge are our greatest assets. Epictetus taught, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." By continuously learning and seeking truth, we outmaneuver our enemies intellectually. This involves staying curious, reading extensively, and engaging in thoughtful discussions. Our quest for knowledge should be driven by a desire to understand the world and ourselves better, rather than to impress others. Our wisdom exposes our enemies' ignorance, rendering their tactics ineffective. As we grow in wisdom, we become more capable of navigating complex situations and making sound decisions. In the end, the greatest victory is one achieved without fighting. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, we transform ourselves into resilient, virtuous, and wise individuals. Our enemies are destroyed not by our hands, but by their own inability to affect us. Remember, true power lies within, and it is through self-mastery that we conquer all. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this video enlightening, please like, share, and subscribe. Together, Let's strive for self-control, fortitude, and a life of Stoic excellence. Good day.